How do I transition into a technical or engineering role? I'm Josh. I'm a software executive, ex-startup founder and consultant, and I want to talk about a question that I see a lot, which is how do I move into a software or a technical role from my current position? And so in this video, I'm going to give you 3 key steps to transitioning your career into tech. And as a bonus at the end, some of the things that I look for when I've hired for some of these positions in the past. So the first point is to use free resources. Everything you need to know is already out there for free, waiting for you to find it. You don't need to go back and get a new degree or to put yourself through a coding boot camp. Everything you need is already available. Now, don't get me wrong, a degree or a boot camp, those are very valuable experiences and are a fantastic way to get your career started in tech, but they are only one of the ways, and that's not what this video is about. There's a lot of great free resources. For example, check out W3 Schools, freecodecamp.org, or even go to your local library and check out a book on learning C, C++. The great thing about C is it really hasn't changed all that much in recent years, so these books are completely valid to use. But the point is, get in there and just start building things, especially on the engineering side. Build a portfolio site, build a demo app. Engineering is a huge umbrella term for a lot of different disciplines. And so a lot of that work is going to be on you to explore and decide what area you're interested in. So the second point is to don't overthink it. Pick a tutorial and go. Don't stress about which language to learn or what tutorial to follow. It doesn't matter. You're here to learn the basics. Find something that looks fun and just go with it. Things like code logic, flow, for loops, if-else statements, all that is pretty much language agnostic. So the important thing is to start learning and just follow where that path leads. There's literally thousands of tutorials on getting started to code. And that gives you a lot of options, but it can also be paralyzing, trying to choose and find the right starting point. Don't worry because it doesn't matter. Just find something that looks interesting to you and then get started. That's the important part, just getting started. Which leads me to my third point. 3, don't try to speedrun it. On your learning journey, there's going to be a lot of distractions, and you should embrace that. Getting distracted and going down side paths is a great way to learn all about the different engineering disciplines and what they have to offer, right? You start by trying to build your first website, and then you look into what it takes to get that website to show up on Google. And, the next thing you know, you're running a virtual server, discovering how Apache works, and learning about domain name resolution. So it's good to pick a goal and try to work towards it. Maybe it's build a website or make a basic video game. But all those side quests that come up along the way, and there's going to be a lot of them, they're great opportunities to learn about other areas of the tech stack that you maybe didn't know about previously, or possibly discover a different area, a different discipline that really interests you. Because again, engineering is this huge umbrella term for a lot of different areas. There's web development, building websites, front end, UI, UX design, back end or systems architecture, database management, database architecture, or over on the systems administration side, things like Google Cloud Platform, Amazon Web Services, getting into Linux and Apache hosting and all that different stuff. There's a huge variety of areas to learn about. And, you really need to explore for yourself and find out which part excites you, what really pulls you in, and then start doing it because that's going to be the most important thing, your experience. And as promised, that brings me to what I look for when I'm hiring a transitionary or mid-level engineering roles. And really, it comes down to experience. It's all about experience. Experience is key. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, right? I'm trying to learn a new career. How am I supposed to already have experience? But experience in this context isn't just what jobs you've had. It's the initiative that you've taken to build and create things yourself on your own. So for instance, a demo app, maybe a portfolio site, maybe you made a really cool Tetris clone. Those are all pieces of experience that I would be looking for. The most important thing I'm looking for when I look at the resume isn't the school or the GPA or the degree. I'm looking for what you did. And for someone moving into a tech career, showing the initiative and creativity to build things yourself is amazing. So highlight those things, right? Put links to them in your digital resume, not links to a code repo though, unless that's specifically asked for, because honestly, no one really has time to read through your code repo, at least not for the first few rounds of interviews. But just links to your demos, and make sure that all your links are working and all your demos are working, because I can't tell you how many broken demo links or crash demos I've had to click through on resumes, and it's not a good look. So to sum up, if you're looking to transition into tech, there's really three types of skills, right? There's the basics, the things you can learn online and teach yourselves, and this will be applicable to any job. And then there's the skills that are specific to the team, the project, or the company that you're at. And those are going to be learned in that space. But then third, there's your industry knowledge. And that's an interesting thing that you bring to the table as someone transitioning careers into tech, your outside knowledge as a whole of possibly that industry. And that itself can be invaluable to leverage, right? The technical skills, those will be learned. But the most important thing that you are bringing to the table is you. So if you found that helpful, please like the video. Maybe you're looking to transition careers, or you're an industry vet with some tips to share yourself. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you'd like to see more videos on software and the tech industry, follow the channel. There'll be more coming soon.